Hi, my name is Janet Sigh, and I want to welcome you to my video where I've been reading the book that I recently published, No Time for the Gospel, and we're on the third chapter. I want to thank those of you who have joined me for the first time, and I want to especially thank those who have come and joined me again. The third chapter is entitled, Lord, Are You Listening? How many times have you heard someone say, I've prayed and I've prayed, but God doesn't seem to be answering? I've even fasted and still nothing. Did you ever stop to think it's not your prayer, but it may be your connection? Consider the lights in your home that will not give the expected light. Even though you flip the light switch, you are still in darkness. It may not come on because the breaker is tripped, or maybe the bill wasn't paid. Maybe there was a storm and everyone's electricity is off. Whatever it was, there was a loss in the connection. It is possible that your prayers may not have been answered because there is a loss in your connection with Jesus. Sometimes our prayers are not answered because we don't expect them to be answered. We're saying the words, but our actions are one of unbelief. The Bible tells us, but let him ask in faith with no doubting, for let not that man suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. James 1:6-7. If your faith is not as strong as you would like, cry out like the father whose son had an unclean spirit did. Lord, he cried, help thou my unbelief. A delay in an answered prayer could be as simple as God saying, wait. It could even be the sin of an unforgiving heart. Ask God to reveal it to you. Be like Jacob and say, I will not go unless you bless me. Whatever the problem is, to know that your prayer will be answered, you have to first of all ask. While it is true that God knows what we need even before we ask, the Bible says we have not because we ask not. Not only do we need to ask, but the book of James says that we sometimes ask amiss. James 4:3. Are your motives right when you pray? Sometimes when we go through, quote unquote, the storms of life, nothing makes sense. We feel God isn't listening, when in reality, all we need to do is check our connection. When we are connected, there is light. Yes, God hears you. The Bible tells us that not only does he hear and answer prayers, but he welcomes us to come to him. If you would like to study this a little further, I want to encourage you to read 1 Chronicles 5:19-20 and Mark 11:24-26. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this, would you please give me a like and also share and subscribe. Thank you again, and remember, perseverance makes a difference. Thank you.